Every legend has a story. Welcome to Goal Uncovered. Some midfielders ran the game. Andrea Pirlo conducted it. He didn't need explosive speed. He didn't need overwhelming strength. One touch, one look, one pass, and suddenly the entire match had changed. They called him the Maestro. How did Andrea Pirlo become one of football's greatest midfield geniuses? To understand Pirlo is to study the space around him. While modern football demanded constant running and physical power, Pirlo operated in absolute stillness. He became the quiet center of a chaotic game. By scanning the pitch before receiving the ball, he calculated his next move ahead of everyone else. His influence was measured by his complete control over the rhythm of play, deciding when to attack and when to wait. He stretched time, outmaneuvering opponents who relied on speed alone, commanding the midfield with technical precision and total composure. Born on May 19, 1979, in Flero, Pirlo developed his early touch with local youth clubs before joining the Brescia Academy in 1992. His technical vision was so clear that manager Mircea Lucescu handed the 16-year-old his Serie A debut in May 1995, instructing his team, "Give the ball to Pirlo. He knows what to do with it." Operating as a trequartista behind the forwards, he made 47 league appearances and scored 6 goals for Brescia, prompting a move to Inter Milan in 1998. But the giant club offered only limited opportunities. After 22 scoreless league matches, Pirlo had to accept loan spells with Regina and Brescia simply to play regular football, leaving his promising career stalled in uncertainty. In 2001, back at Brescia on loan, Pirlo faced an insurmountable barrier to the attacking midfield role. The legendary Roberto Baggio occupied the advanced number 10 space. To get his young playmaker on the pitch, manager Carlo Mazzoni moved Pirlo backward, positioning him directly in front of the defense. This was the birth of the regista, not a traditional defensive destroyer, but a deep-lying playmaker orchestrating the match from the depths of his own half. When Pirlo transferred to AC Milan later that year, Carlo Ancelotti formalized this experiment into a permanent tactical masterpiece. By retreating 20 yards, Pirlo gained the precious commodities of time, wider passing angles, and total spatial control. The mechanics were precise. Before the ball arrived, Pirlo scanned the entire pitch. As he received possession, his first touch opened his body shape, instantly guiding the ball away from oncoming opponents. He would purposefully draw pressure toward himself, freezing defenders, before executing a quick circulation pass, a lateral switch, or a sharp line-breaking release. Moving backward had unexpectedly unlocked his ultimate creative potential. The grand arena of San Siro demanded immediate authority, and Pirlo's arrival in 2001 placed him at the center of this immense pressure. As the deep-lying pivot, he became the creative heartbeat of an elite AC Milan side. While Gennaro Gattuso provided the relentless defensive ferocity to shield him, Clarence Seedorf and Massimo Ambrosini supplied the tireless movement, and advanced playmakers like Rui Costa and Kaká thrived on his service. Over 10 seasons, Pirlo made 284 Serie A appearances, scoring 32 league goals. He orchestrated domestic dominance, securing the 2002 to 2003 Coppa Italia and Scudetti in 2004 and 2011. This domestic success proved the revolutionary regista role could dominate at the club level, but the true validation of this midfield maestro would come under the floodlights of European nights. Old Trafford, May 28, 2003. In an all-Italian Champions League final against Juventus, Pirlo's deep orchestration helped Milan control the tempo, securing his first European title after a tense penalty shootout. This triumph proved that his deep-lying control could conquer Europe, opening up passing lanes and dictating the rhythm under the highest pressure. 2 years later, the ultimate test of this control arrived in Istanbul. On May 25, 2005, Milan faced Liverpool. Just 53 seconds in, Pirlo curled a precise free kick into the penalty area, assisting Paolo Maldini's opening volley. Milan dominated, stretching their lead to a commanding 3-0 by halftime, Time slowed down. The trophy seemed secure. Then, the unthinkable occurred. In 6 chaotic second-half minutes, Liverpool struck 3 times to level the score at 3-3. The match slipped into a penalty shootout, ending in a devastating defeat that fractured Milan's golden generation. Pirlo later recalled the crushing emptiness, a collective trauma that lingered for 2 long years. Redemption finally arrived on May 23, 2007, under the lights of Athens. Facing Liverpool once again, the collective resolve of Milan shone. Just before halftime, Pirlo stood over another vital free kick. His curled strike deflected off Filippo Inzaghi and flew into the net. Milan held firm to claim a 2-1 victory, delivering Pirlo his second Champions League title and completing a legendary path of European redemption. In May 2006, the shadow of the Calciopoli scandal hung over Italian football, placing the national team under immense scrutiny. Yet, inside Germany, manager Marcello Lippi constructed a sanctuary of tactical focus. He positioned Pirlo as his withdrawn distributor, flanked by the fierce, tireless midfield support of Gennaro Gattuso and Daniele De Rossi. As national pressure mounted, Pirlo stabilized the side, guiding their possession across the group and knockout stages. In the quarterfinals, he earned man-of-the-match recognition against Ukraine. In the semi-final against Germany, his delicate blind pass split the defense, followed by his corner in the Berlin final against France that set up Marco Materazzi's equalizing header. Under the ultimate weight of a penalty shootout in the final, Pirlo's calm first connection and unmatched composure held Italy together. The Azzurri triumphed after extra time and penalties, celebrating as world champions. Pirlo claimed the final Man of the Match award, completing the tournament with 3 Man of the Match honors and the bronze ball. He was the quiet master of Italy's greatest modern triumph. In the summer of 2011, at 32 years old, Pirlo left AC Milan as a free agent. Many believed his finest years were behind him, but his arrival at Juventus sparked an immediate footballing rebirth. Manager Antonio Conte constructed a fluid 3-5-2 system designed specifically to shield and support the veteran playmaker, flanked by the tireless running of Arturo Vidal and Claudio Marchisio. Pirlo governed the pitch with complete composure. The rewards of this partnership accumulated rapidly. Juventus established total domestic dominance, claiming 4 consecutive Serie A titles from 2012 through 2015. This renaissance culminated in a 2015 Coppa Italia triumph and a run to the Champions League final, proving that his elegant control of the game had no expiration date. The beauty of Pirlo's game lay in pure geometry. Before receiving the ball, he scanned the pitch to map the space. His first touch served as the opening move, orienting his body to bypass oncoming pressure. He circulated possession slowly to draw defenders inward, then accelerated the attack with sudden precision. A long diagonal pass instantly shifted the entire point of play. A weighted through ball split defensive lines, a quiet decision of timing rather than power. From free kicks, he used disguise and controlled flight, calmly directing exactly where and at what speed the next phase began. This unflappable poise on the pitch was mirrored in his quiet, off-field life. While peers lived under constant stress, Pirlo famously remarked, "I don't feel pressure." He lived those words, spending the afternoon of the 9th of July in Berlin, sleeping and playing PlayStation before winning the World Cup that evening. Far from detachment, this stillness was an active competitive quality, born from the security of his family's metal trading business and later channeled into his passion for wine and his own Italian vineyard. His silence was never a lack of intensity, but the ultimate expression of total midfield control. The blueprint Pirlo perfected redefined how the world measures midfield excellence. He proved that geometric precision and mental speed could master a sport increasingly dominated by raw athleticism. Because of him, the deepest midfielder became the primary creative director, shifting the game's focus toward positioning, timing, and distribution rather than physical confrontation. Today, the lineage of control is carried by those who dictate play from deep, seen in the tactical precision of Xabi Alonso, the masterclass tempo of Luka Modric, and the press-resistant movement of Marco Verratti, Jorginho, and Frenkie de Jong. They all operate in the space he illuminated, measuring their influence through spatial intelligence and temporal control. Was Andrea Pirlo the greatest deep-lying playmaker football has ever seen? Legends aren't remembered for the goals they scored. They're remembered for how they changed football. This has been Goal Uncovered. Today, in an era of relentless athletic fury, Pirlo's quiet elegance feels like a sacred lost art. He proved that intelligence is the ultimate physical advantage, and his silence remains football's most beautiful symphony. What was the Maestro's greatest masterpiece? Share your thoughts below.